So our oldest son, Carson, became ill with strep throat, so I took him to the pediatrician so he could get some antibiotics. After being on the antibiotics for a week, he was still running a low-grade fever. So I took him back to the pediatrician where they put him on a second antibiotic. And then after 5 days, when he was still running a fever, I decided to take him to the urgent care. When he got to the urgent care, they read his blood and the machine wouldn't actually read the white blood cell count, so they sent us to St. Rose Sienna ER, where they took his blood a second time, and based on his high white blood cell counts, told us that he most likely had leukemia. They then rushed him to Sunrise Hospital so that they could place a stent for dialysis. They put him under anesthesia for that procedure. He had difficulty breathing during that procedure, so they decided not to keep him under sedation. That was on May 15th of 2016. So they told us officially that his diagnosis was T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia on May 16th. And then there was numerous tests and procedures that were done in the hospital. And then he ultimately passed away just 3 days after on May 18th, 2016.
So we first learned of candle lighters after our son passed away from leukemia in 2016.
I was part of a Facebook group for cancer moms in Las Vegas. And so there was some friends that I met through there that actually told me about candle lighters. So they had a representative, her name was Alicia. She actually met us at the funeral home and kind of helped us through the whole process of what that looked like with picking the casket and looking at plots. And then they actually covered some of Carson's burial expenses. And then later, we ended up going through grief counseling with candlelighters with Claudia for probably about a year of grief counseling services for our family, which was very beneficial and helpful during that time.
Yeah, the services were tremendous, because in a time that we weren't really thinking about all the hassle and obligations that we still got to do in that time, they really helped us out where we didn't have to think about it as much, and decisions and stuff that we're not, really thinking straight in our mind, I guess, helped us get us through that tough time.
They helped us spend time together as a family. We've gone to Halloween bashes, movie nights.
Just nice activities that they put on, and it's time to not only connect with other cancer families, but be together as a family also.
I'd like to thank Candlelighters for their support and always being there for us through our hard time that we had to go through.